I don't know, maybe it's time to ask for help and just what's the deal? Maybe it's time to get other people's input, and maybe it's time to open up about it. What is the effing problem with people today? Why can't people communicate? If you are the only person in a friendship, relationship, romantic, intimate, doesn't matter. If you are the only person communicating, then you're having a one-sided relationship. You're having a relationship without reciprocation, without reciprocity. Okay, you're in a relationship with yourself and you are living an illusion. So why will people come to you and express emotion in wanting something with you, and then hold back completely and totally? No transparency, no communication, just the most mundane small talk. Hi, how you doing? And then that's it. That's literally like your reply, and there's fucking crickets. Man, I really don't want to be dropping F-bombs, especially on my channel. I'm really, really trying to keep everything flowing. I want this channel to go somewhere. I really want things that I want. Now it's back to things that I want. Okay, so it's not about what I want. It's about what I need from others. If I'm going to be in a relationship, if it's a friendship, romantic, intimate, take your pick, man, family, whatever, there has to be reciprocation and reciprocity. There has to be a give and receive, because if one person is constantly giving and they do not receive, then eventually that person's going to run out of things to give. And then when there's nothing left to give, what happens? You know exactly what happens. It falls apart because, now you don't have anything left to give, and the other person goes off to somebody else because, whether it be a friendship, familyship, doesn't matter. It really does not matter what the relationship is. It is a relationship, bottom line. That person will go get what they need somewhere else because they are not being fulfilled because the other person ran out. And it's not the person that ran out's fault. Yes, it's both people's fault. Yes, always. Because the giver should have known, hey, look, I'm giving without receiving, and I need to establish boundaries. Well, that takes communication. And if the other person's not even willing to come to the table to communicate, then what do? You just got to cut them loose, man. This is the most painful shit in the world. God, man, I have this really, really, man, it's a double-edged sword. I want to say it's a bad habit, but it's also such a great blessing because, man, when you look at people and, their outward appearance says, I'm a bum, I don't want to work, I want to just live off the system, but man, when that person opens up their mouth and you hear them speak, and normally you're just like, what? Did that seriously just come out of this person in front of me? Am I standing in front of the hobo on the street, trying to hand him food, and he just literally spirit worked right through this guy? Man, to see the most awesome potential in someone is both a blessing and a curse. Because at that moment, that person is not what they can be, and is not what they should be. They're not at their full potential yet, but you see it, and it'll draw you in. It'll captivate you like Eros in front of his flipping mirror, in front of his reflection, and you become captivated with it. And then what do? You end up standing there in front of it, pining after it, like, hey, no, take this, take that. No, I'll give this, I'll give that. But then pretty soon you have nothing left to give, and all you have left, you don't even have to give to yourself. I really, and then there's, I guess that is both the positive and the negative, all both within itself. It's the duality of this world. It's the bottom line basis of this world, be on top of our third dimension is the second dimension, which is duality. A positive and a negative, a hot and a cold, a left to a right, an in to an out, an up to a down, a white to a black. Okay, there's always going to be duality in this world. It's a fact. That is the second dimension of existence in the material world. The first layer of existence, the first dimension, is the source itself. And it's also, the source itself is also the last dimensional layer of existence. Both being equal and opposite to each other, but still one. That is how duality works, even in the second dimension. The two are still separate, but are one. I don't know. My thoughts are so scattered. I've literally. Let me give you an insight into what's going on internally. So, I am so torn within myself. Like, literally, the greatest of love for people and a person. But when I think about what took place with that person in the past, and with people in general in the past, it really, it's a really hard pill to swallow. That to even think about trust. Especially when the same thing is beginning all over again. I can see it. It totally looks like lack of reciprocity. One-sided relationship. The only person communicating. I get it. We all need in this world. We're all looking to receive, especially when everything has been taken from us. When everything else is gone, all you have left to do is, I need emotionally, I need physically, I need mentally, I need spiritually, I need etherically. All of it all together. You have nothing left to give no more. That's how it becomes. And so you seek the need from others, and but then you forget to reciprocate. So now that person, you just perpetuated your cycle onto that person. There's everything is so intricately woven together in this world. It's stupid. Everything is so one. So I've been dealing with this mental stress for a few days now. Well, I've noticed that I'm taking way more kratom than I ever have in my entire life for my back, and to keep my body able to function in the world. I broke my back in 2005 in 8 places, compounded my femur out of my right butt cheek, and ripped all the ligaments off my lower back. I fractured 5 vertebrae, spiral fractures, ripped all the ligaments off of those. I have so many compressed discs now. They tell me I need 8 fusions. I've had 1, but they tell me I need 7 more. I wouldn't be able to live by the time I'm 50. They would be fusing the ones on top of those, and on top of those, and I'd just be as straight as a board. I wouldn't be able to bend. I wouldn't be able to do anything. What's the point? But at least I don't take painkillers anymore. At least I'm not strung out on that crap anymore. God, man. But yeah. So I'm taking more kratom than I ever have, And I noticed that when I went through addiction therapy many, many years ago, and not so long ago due to DUI that totally forced me to retake that whole damn 32-hour course. Thank you, Father, for that, because I learned so much again. But see, our brains, our mind doesn't differentiate between mental pain, emotional pain, physical pain. Pain receptors are just pain receptors. That's all they do. They receive pain. That's it. You know, whether it be physical pain, emotional pain, mental pain, you know, it's just pain to that receptor. So when you have physical pain and you already take something to kind of mask that so you can go about your day as a normal human being, or at least function in a physical setting, so that you can be physical for other, you know, to make money, or, you know, whatever you've got to do, you know, because we all have responsibilities. We normally all have children. We have tasks that we have to complete. Nothing comes for free in this world. Nothing. Not even love is free. So I noticed that my mental pain totally skyrocketed. My emotional body totally skyrocketed with pain and just it's like old wounds were just straight up cut wide open, and man, it's an old wound, so now we got to dig deeper and get the necrotic tissue out, plus clean out all the pus and the nasty flippin' crap, the bile that is gathered up within the wound. And so all that comes up, and man, I literally, I feel like my pain threshold has been crossed by like the 8th power, or to the 8th power, beyond the 8th power, whatever you want to phrase it. It just, you know, take my pain threshold, mental, physical, spiritual, emotional, and then multiply it by the power of 8, and man, that's literally, I feel like what I have left of my rope I really, really want to use to make a noose. But I refuse to be that. I refuse to say surrender or defeat. I surrender to the divine, and that's it. I refuse to surrender to people ever anymore. My will is my will, and man, that's it. You don't like what I got going on? Don't stick around. Have fun. Bye. Go live your life. So tired of people coming in and, you know, with their damn perfume words, man. Flipping, oh, everything's gonna be fine here. We can do this, we can do that, we can do this and that, and it's all just pipe dreams. Man, I'm so done. I literally, I love the children of this world. I think that if there is any hope for this world, it's in our kids. It's in our children. They're the future. And they learn from what they see. What are you guys showing them? What are you showing your children? Be the change you want to see in this world, or things will never change for you. Sorry there. People feel the need to flip and call me all day long for flipping nothing. I don't know. But, you know, that's it. I'm totally not going to keep ranting and raving. I just wanted to ask, what is the deal with people and wanting to communicate, but then pulling back right after, and then not giving anything. Just fucking crickets. I can't be the only person trying to work at something, and nor should anybody else. I believe that, you know, we do things out of impulse, and then we question what we just did afterward, you know, because sometimes it's better to ask forgiveness than permission. But I'll tell you what, I'm so tired of people coming in and coming at me and then flipping leaving just as fast as they come in. If you ain't got the intention, if you don't have the testicular fortitude to stick around and see your things through, then don't bother even coming to me. Man, I am so done with that. Now, on another note, Yeah, that's it. That's it. You guys have a great day. Stay blessed, man. And you know, I'm really interested in what you guys have to say. I really want to check through the comments on, especially on this video, and I'm really anxious to hear the advice. Bless you all, man, and may divine peace be with you guys always.